G'day ladies and germs, Conor here from C-Dubs Media, back with another video. And today we're doing a quick review look at Oppo's 50 watt wireless charger. It's their AirVOOC charger. So without further ado, hit the like button and the subscribe button and let's get stuck into the video. Let's go. So there's the box, but what do we actually get with the 50 watt AirVOOC wireless charger from Oppo? Now I will be the first to say that I think Oppo is leading the pack when it comes to charging. And not many of us make it through the day on a single charge these days, especially if you're into consuming media. Now I'm always on YouTube and Netflix and just watching content in general. I love learning as well, so I'm always trying to feed myself. And the screen that I have in front of me most of the time is a phone. So when my phone runs out quite quickly, whether it's an Apple, a Samsung, or a Google, or an Oppo device, I want to be able to charge it really fast. And that's where the 50 watt AirVOOC wireless charger comes in, because it is fast. Now throughout this video, don't forget there are links down below to this product. I really do appreciate those of you that use my links, because you do support the channel an awful lot. And I can, if you're helpful enough, actually support my channel way more through you guys using my links and just me relying on YouTube to throw me a penny here and there. So please use the links down below if you can. Now it is streamlined to be able to give you the best charging through an Oppo device. If you're charging through a different device, say a Google or an Apple or Samsung, you're going to get slower charging speeds. In fact, you get 15 watt wireless charging through the other brands. But through Oppo, with their up-to-date latest phones, you can get 50 watts of wireless charging through this little sucker. Now I did some really basic testing on this before I did this video. Look, I don't normally check charging speed, I just plonk the phone down and let it charge, but I do appreciate it when it's fast. I put my Pixel 6 Pro on here at 65%, and it said 1 hour and 3 minutes until fully charged. And it went up 1 or 2% in about 5 or 6 minutes. Like, it was pretty slow. Then I put the Apple iPhone 13 on here, and it charged no percent in 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, it was at 44%, and 5 minutes later, it was still at 44%. The battery symbol was there to say it was charging, but nothing was happening with Apple. And I do believe that's an Apple issue, not an Oppo issue. Then I put the Oppo Find X5 Pro on here, and it charged from 88% to 97% in 5 minutes. That is so fast. Like, it just went bang, straight up there. And that's where the difference is for me with Oppo. You want something charged quickly, you're gonna get it with Oppo. And I guess for me, like, this is a bit sidetracking a little bit from this charger, but for me, Oppo phones always last longer. Day to day, the same amount of consumption for me, the same amount of use. I always get more out of my Oppo device than I do out of my other devices. And they always charge quicker. And I truly think they're killing it here with the AirVOOC 50 watt wireless charger. And I'll just tell you some of their specs off the packet here from their box. So you have 50 watt wireless charging, flash charging they call it. You can charge in portrait or landscape mode on here, as you can with most wireless chargers, but it's nice to know you can. You have turbo wing cooling. Now what that means is there's a fan built into the charger down the bottom here. You can see the grill, so the charger actually stays cool as well as it blows air up through the bottom of the charger here onto the back of your phone. So you're actually getting protection on your charger, but also protection in terms of cooling down your device on the back of this as well. So while it's charging, the fan will cool down your phone, which is good for battery life, good for the phone, and it's a safety feature as well. So that's pretty impressive to have that. Now you can see the charging dock here is actually curved, and that is to enable the airflow to get through into the back of the phone while it's charging. So I think that's pretty impressive. It's good thought out manufacturing for my mind. And you also have a nice little rubber stopper here to sit your phone on, and there's a charging LED light at the bottom here that tells you whether it's on or not. It has 2 rubber feet on the back here to stop it sliding around or sliding off your desk. The cable won't pull it off a desk if the desk is a little bit slippery, and it takes USB Type-C charging. Now, another reason why this is best suited to using with an Oppo phone, and if, like I review a lot of Oppo phones, I think I'm qualified to say this, that these phones are as good as any Apple or Samsung or Google phone. They're not inferior anymore. They do have their low range, but they also have their high range, and that's where you get some real good value for money. Now, if you do have the Oppo Find X5 Pro or an Oppo device that has this feature enabled, you can charge it on here, and at night it will go into silent mode, so you won't actually have the fan on. So it'll charge a little bit slower, but no fan to keep you awake at night. And you can hear the fan, like if it's on, I can put my ear next to it and I can hear it. And that is there with all the phones that I tried. But only with the Oppo one, you just toggle a switch in your settings, on your battery settings, and the charger stops charging with the fan, gives you a little bit slower speeds, but charges silently. Now, there is another feature here that they talk about, which a lot of us overlook, and that is some safety features. So this does actually protect against overcurrent and overcharging, and also detects against debris that might be in the port itself. So I think that's pretty good. Some good safety features there. Again, we often overlook safety, so it's important to not always overlook it and see the value that safety brings. I think it's important. We all remember the days of Samsung and their exploding phones. We don't want to see that ever again. That can be dangerous. So thank you, Oppo, for giving us those safety features. So there we are, guys. The AirVOOC 50W wireless charger from Oppo. I think it's amazing for a wireless charger. I definitely use it. I will be continuing to use it. For me, it is a good device, a good little charger. Now, it does come in at $129, but I think that's fairly competitive with what's on the market. And I think if you keep your eyes open, you'll see a discount here and there. There's always some nice little sales going on. So keep your eye out for the sales. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate you all, and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao.